Hey, hello neighbors, it's Corbellic and welcome back to Coaster Neighborhood and Planet Coaster. In this episode, let's continue with our Skyplex Center. Yeah, it's going to be an indoor mall area with a shopping area upstairs, downstairs, even rides inside of it. When building this, I'm kind of thinking of, what's that one big mall they have in Milwaukee? It's the Great American Mall or something like that. Yeah, where just have different structures inside of it. It's kind of like an entertainment complex. Well, that is what this is going to be called when this releases next year, the Skyplex Entertainment Complex. So I'm sure they're going to have rides in there as well, not just shoppings and different places where you can buy stuff. If you're familiar with my Minecraft series, then you already know that I love this modern type build. So this is right down my alley, making malls, but also just filling up structures. You know I'm not going to show you any empty structures where there's nothing inside of it, just a beautiful building on the outside, but there's nothing on the inside. Really want to make things living and breathing. I think that's what makes things fun for these type of creative games like this. Minecraft, Planet Coaster, just games where you're being creative. Let's just have an indoor and have things looking nice on the outside, but also having beautiful and living and breathing on the indoors. Today's Monday. Happy Monday out there. Hope everybody's going to have a productive, safe week out there. Let me know what's going on in you guys' world. Anything new? I went to go see The Jungle Book, like I said that I was going to see. It was such a cute movie. I really enjoyed it. My favorite character on there was the tiger. Even though he was the bad guy, it was still such a cool movie. It just reminded me of my childhood, reading The Jungle Book, really getting into things like that. I'm still trying to get a hang of the controls on this game. I'm learning. I think I'm getting better as things go. I see other really cool YouTube channels out there that are also doing Planet Coaster, and it seems like they have more of a hang of certain controls. But that's the cool part about life, not just video games, but just anything that you do out there. Make sure that you just do it for yourself. Make sure that you're having fun, that you enjoy it, you're doing it for yourself, and I promise you, it's going to come out looking really good, and it's going to come out looking like your signature. People are going to say, oh, that's so-and-so's build, that's that neighbor's build. They're not going to say, oh, that looks like so-and-so that they copied off of or anything like that. You're just going to have your own style. So even if some of my stuff comes out ugly or anything like that, at least we're trying, and I try to just be different. So I don't know, that's the fun part about things. I just throw things to the wind and have fun with it, and I think you guys appreciate that. So I greatly appreciate you following the journey. This is going to be such a cool video. When you see what this looks like at the end, we're talking living and breathing indoor mall area, and it's only going to get better because this is a series where we're really building up this mall area. I just learned how to use this item right here, which is a glass canopy, but if you double up on it, it makes it look like one of those indoor malls where it has where the sun shines through the glass, the moon roofs, the sun roofs. I love that look. really want to focus on the lighting, really want to light this area up. Imagine how dark it would get at nighttime in this area. That's one thing I had to salute to the developers Frontier on this game. is the lighting is perfect. The lighting is so good in this game. When I first played it, I was like, hold on, everything is so dark in here. Why does everything look so dark? But I mean, just for a couple of the lights that they give you so far, I can't even wait for the full game or just the next alpha phase, or you know, the beta, when we can see all kinds of different light structures they give you. And these signs right here are going to be to scare our riders that you're going down when they're looking outside. That's going to be so scary. I love roller coasters. I love roller coasters, like I said, but I'm sorry, I don't think I would be able to ride that one either. I hate rides like that where, you know, you ride up there slow, or you're sitting in a chair and then it takes you all the way to the top very slow, and then it drops you. Oh, I hate those. Your stomach just feels everything. And my favorite amusement park, I know I always talk about it, Cedar Point. They got this ride called the Power Tower. The Power Tower is like 300 feet high. It takes you up slow, and then it drops you. Oh, I rode it one time, and I'll just never forget it. My stomach is still on that ride right now. Any other ride, I will ride with you. I will ride with you. I'm there with you. But just don't have me get on one of these. That doesn't mean that we can't build it, though. If you're scared of heights, that's also another cool part about this game, is you can build stuff that you don't actually have to ride. You can have other people do it. I'm going to be a little bit disappointed in this game if I spend all these hours on the alpha and I build all of this stuff, and then when the beta comes out or the full game comes out, all of this gets automatically deleted and I can't use any of it. I mean, at least let me work for it. At least let me save up enough money in one of my parks or something like that where I can actually buy this material. Because from what I hear of the developers is that you can actually share a lot of these items. So, you know, any kind of cool buildings that people create or anything like that, there's going to be a cool community on here where you can actually share it with the community, and you can have, you know, different buildings or anything like that of whatever you created. So I just hope that I can be able to save this world and be able to duplicate it into my real world. Or we're gonna have to build this again. I'm sorry, I mean, this is such a cool thing. I've been in love with this building ever since I found out about it in 2013, I believe. They've been talking about building this in Orlando for a while. So ever since I found out about this building, I mean, I really just been in love with the whole design, the whole idea. I try to follow the people who are building this on Twitter and Instagram. The people who are actually making the design wheels, they liked one of my pictures, the first one of it, so I thought that was really cool. It really inspired me to just keep pushing this series out for the Skyplex Center. And then we're going to punch in these little holes right here. I figured that, you know, have these little windows right here. That way when they're falling down on the ride, you can actually, you know, also see parts of the ride. I think that makes it more scary as well. But also cool for the people who are on the outside of the park, you know, maybe on a Ferris wheel or maybe just outside getting a Coca-Cola, and then they can just look up and they can see all these terrified people just falling. It looks really good at nighttime. I'm so glad that I did this feature right here. It looks so good at nighttime, and it goes in one direction all the way around, just like a real roller coaster, or just like a real theme park where they have these big tourist structures. And it's like a hologram, and it goes all the way around, but it just keeps following the same one, like it's all connected on the same like jumbotron screen. If you remember on the last video, I said I was going to add this off camera. I guess I never got around to it, so just doing it right now, putting the air conditioner vents on top of there. And now we could just try to have some fun with it. Let's try to have some fun with it and try to fill as much life in as possible. I'm still just getting the bearings on this episode, just getting the pathways and a lot of the shops and the upstairs and the downstairs. But on the next episode, we're going to have more details about filling this up and putting rides inside of it. But we do a good job. You'll see. I don't want to spend too much time thinking about what I'm going to place down, what looks good, what doesn't look good. It's really hard to go wrong in this game. That's the fun part about playing this game. It's hard to go wrong. Anything that you place down, everything is going to look good. So I really don't want to spend too much time thinking about what needs to go here and what should go there. I'm not an architect. I'm not an engineer. I just really try to complete things as fast as I can or have fun with it. And I suggest for you guys to do the same thing. Just have fun with it and try not to think about someone's going to come into my world one day and they're going to think, oh man, this is trash or this is derpy. No one's going to think that at all. At least you're trying. That's all I'm doing. I really hope that the developers get it together on this pathway, because I spent a lot of time just trying to get the pathways connected. I just don't understand why it has to be like a grid kind of structure for the pathways. The best thing that they could do if they can create it somehow. I'm talking like I'm a coder or something, like it's just so easy. I'm pretty sure it's like really difficult, but it would be so cool if you know, just make it like a painter where you could paint the pathways. You just click on the mouse and kind of like, you know, paint the ways that you want. I don't know, something like that. Eventually, I'm going to have to take out this whole pathway area because we're going to put in a small kids ride in there and then cover it up to be an indoor park. That'll be on the next episode. And boom, you see how we cleaned up those pathways? That one wasn't too hard. This area right here is where our indoor ride is going to be at, our kids ride. We're going to take this pathway out and we're going to make that into an indoor ride. Put a wall up right there, just cover it up. I don't want this canopy to poke out on the other side. And now let's just have some fun with it. Just be abstract and throw some different signs on there to make it look colorful, light it up. This is where we can add one of our new glass canopy indoor mall looks. Let the sun come out, shine on us. Okay, so right here, this is the first time ever where the game crashed on me. Game crashed on me right there. The developers are really responsive on a lot of the requests and a lot of questions, so they wanted to hear about any kind of problems that they might have with the game. So that's the only reason that I'm mentioning it right now, is that just to bring that up, that the game did crash out of nowhere. And then another problem that I found with the game that I also seen for the first time is with this ride right here, the Screaminator, the one that takes you all the way to the top and then it drops you. I've noticed that the players are stuck on there. It's like a bug where the old players, like the coding, is still stuck on the ride. So there'll be new players that come on there, but then there's like the old ones are still stuck on the ride, and I think it's even saved that way on my world, which is unfortunate now. So Frontier, if you're watching this and if you want to see a video of it, I will show it on the next episode. I just didn't want to have it look too bad on this one. But this is still the alpha. I mean, you can't expect for everything to be great like it's a brand new game and that we just pay $70 for it, you know, and it's just a day one. This is alpha, not even beta, so I'm still happy with the game regardless. This is the best alpha I've ever played in my life. And you see, I'm just having fun with pieces. I'm more like wasting time with pieces than anything, because I'm just trying to see what works and what doesn't work. Look at this. You see how we just throw things to the wind? We're just adding layers. Boom. Looks good. Gonna keep it there. Let's connect our entranceway so that we can get this ride up and going. Now we just got to make our ticket booth. And we'll dress all of this up on the future episodes. I just really like to get the hardest parts done, which is the foundations and a lot of the structures, the upstairs, the downstairs, and things like that. You see how we're working here. That was way too much light. I want people to see the burger sign. And boom, you can see what we've done so far for today. We're going to add an upstairs where there's going to be, well, there's already an upstairs, but we're going to put some stores up there. Walk through. This is our entrance. Pirate guy popping off. It's what it looks like going up. So beautiful. All right, so let's ride this ride. Look at the details that the developers put into the game. I mean, you can just see the strings, you can see all the kind of piping, the machinery, the hydraulics. All right, we're still headed up. How you feeling, buddy? Oh, that's not a good sign. Oh man, I'm nervous. But you could just get that view. Look at that view outside. There's our front gate. No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Ah! So like always, thank you for putting a like on the video. It really shows your support for the series and the channel, and I will see you in the next one.